And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against Montreal. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Coming up on the first pitch and towing the slab, Jose Quintana.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club. Man, first pitch of the day, and the zone's already tight.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And it is 2-1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. And I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Now here's Nolan Jones. The other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
1 out. Runner at second. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Pitches in the dirt. Ball 1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Fastball in for a strike and a count 1-1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Jones leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Colorado's DH, Michael Toglia. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Man at first, one away. Foul ball there. Swings and misses. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Just missed.
1-0.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He makes the grab, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Jaden Hill.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now the third baseman, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
That one outside. And that is ball 1.
1-0.
That one down the line and foul ball. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball 2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Squeezes it, and there's one down. Let's take a look at our lineup. And Cindy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in a lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Line drive, snags it for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that clips the inside corner.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one ripped. Tattooed and gone. A laser to left. That's his 4th home run of the series. And we're level. It's 1-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the batsman carried it out of here.
Brandon Lau,
that's the ball.
The next to hit, takes outside. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Swing and a pop-up. McMahon makes the play, and it's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Always we know. Just some things we show.
All set for the start of the inning. And now Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
McMahon, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Quintana back to work. Swing and a foul out of play. Quintana winds and deals. Fought off foul. Got it. That plays his 3rd of the game.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. And that's in for a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground, a second. Fires over to Guerrero. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher Jacob Stallings.
2 down, base is empty. Jacob Stallings now 2 for 6 so far in the series. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is fouled back. Tied up here in the early going. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Two outs. In the air, right field. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece.
These days people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they won't do, man. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, man?
And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off,
We head to the
right
bottom of the
fielder,
second. And now the right fielder,
Butler.
Lawrence Butler. Fastball is outside. Butler went deep in his most recent game. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking. One out.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
At the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
That one off the mark, and that's ball one.
Ooh, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. How much were you aware of the umpire's scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Here's the left fielder, Christopher Morel. That one found hard the other way. Two down, nobody on. And strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We play 2 full innings and we're tied 1-1. Top half of the third inning, Tyrell Estrada to the plate.
Tyrell Estrada.
Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
There's a swing and a drive. Out of here. And they jump out front. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Base is empty, one away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. That one's in there, 0-1. One out, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. RBI single his last time up. A changeup missing, and that's ball one. And another ball. And delivers outside. And that's ball four.
Ball four, take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Here's Michael Tolia. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Tovar off of first with 2 away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Ben Rortvedt. And that one fouled off. Rortvedt checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Well struck right field. This one's got a chance. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now, Johnny DeLuca. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And the first pitch misses for ball one. swing and a miss. There's the changeup. No outs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runner on second. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. That's the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Yandy Diaz now. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0 balls,
Runner
1
at
strike.
second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. The next offering misses. Ball 1.
1-1.
And there's the ball.
Missed. That's the ball.
That one
That's
missed.
the ball. 3-1.
Man at second. Out towards right center field. And it looks like trouble. Heading for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Not in time, it's a double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Outside,
1 ball, no strike.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And there's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Rounds third, headed to the plate. He'll score.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Lau at the plate. And a slider in there for a strike. Guerrero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one is inside. Foul ball. In the air to left center. Hilliard makes the catch. That is the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. The Expos on top 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. There's a strike.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
0-2.
And that misses. 1-2 to count.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. And that one ripped to left, and that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
One down. Next for Colorado, Sam Hilliard. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. That one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and that gives him the lead. It's 4-3. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
One out, base is empty. Jacob Stallings getting ready to hit. Flied to right his first time. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there. That's strike one. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
No, that's low. Ball.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Out to short. Kim. Over to first. And that's the third out. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Lawrence Butler.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Doyle hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Ha-Sung.
And now, Ha-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. swing and a ball lined out towards center. And it's caught for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher
And now it's going to be Christopher Morel. That clips the corner. In the air, right field. Jones makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Doyle.
Quintana back to work. Close
No,
one, doesn't
that's the
get the
ball.
call. And it's 1-0. Doyle,
1-0.
a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations, every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Next to hit, Nolan Jones. Swing and a ground ball. And he can't come up with it.
No, he's safe.
Most of the time, first basemen make those picks in the dirt look pretty easy, but that was a tough one on his backhand side right there. He got his glove down and gave it a good effort, just couldn't get it to stick in the pocket. So, unfortunately, his teammate gets tagged with an error.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only
Now
one
batting,
away.
designated hitter Michael
Once you
Toby.
get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
2 on, 1 out. Michael Tolia digging in for the Rockies. A switch hitter batting right.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's down
the
and
ball.
away. Two on, 1 out. Check swing, called strike.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Touches down. That's a hit. They hold him at third base, And now the bases are loaded.
Really nice job, a two-strike hitting in that at bat. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jose Quintana will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Drew Rasmussen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here is Kyle Farmer. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw home. It's offline, and he scores. It's 6-3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
First and second, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon, 1 for 2. That's too low. Ball 1.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Tolia, the lead runner at second. Farmer at first. 1 gone. Late swing, foul to the left. And a 1-1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Sam Hilliard.
Sam Hilliard digging in for the Rockies. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. There's the strike. Two on, 2 outs. And that is out of play. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, an error, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 6-3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
After putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Just misses with that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Pretty interesting pitch sequence in that at bat. Instead of attacking with the fastball early in the count to get ahead, it was all off speed until the very last pitch to put him away. And pretty impressive to have the fastball command right when you need it. He just kind of kept it in his pocket until he wanted to blow him away.
And now the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one pushed foul. The Rockies leading by 3, last half of inning number 5. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2 strikes. Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the batting order turns over. Jose Iglesias, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. 2 out, space is empty. And ball 1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Nice grab. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off the fastball, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
And the batter now, Thairo Estrada.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. That one fouled off. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's outside. Grounds one to short. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Boots it.
No, he's safe.
Now batting.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Estrada at first, one gone. And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball could be 2. Glove flip for 1 to first, not in time. Great
now
effort there.
Right fielder Nolan Jones.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Jones, 1 for 3. And that's in there for strike 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Rasmussen picks over, and he's back in safely. Right side. Lau sends it to first. That's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Victor Vodnik.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
And now the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bird warming up as well. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The 2-1. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Foul.
And that's just foul. Hit on the ground to short. Tovar sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered in this game. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Hard hit left side. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Brandon
And now it's Brandon Lau. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Rip towards third. To first. Lau out on the play. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Zach Littell.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ezekiel Tovar.
And now Ezekiel Tovar. And there's the strike. The 0-2. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
And here is Michael Toglia. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And 2 away to start the 7th. Two outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. On the ground, right side, Lau. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they still lead at 6-3.
Now pitching for
We're back
Colorado.
in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Kinley. Ready to make his season debut. Now at the plate, Lawrence Butler. The Expos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Bounced up the middle. Estrada slings to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Christopher Morel now at the plate. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two outs. That one called a strike, and it's 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Ooh, buy ya.
1 and 2's the
You gotta
count.
remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We go to the eighth. Stepping in, Ryan
third
McMahon.
baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Littell back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Ball one there.
That's down.
Next offering
2-2.
down low and in the dirt. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. That one finds the corner. Strike one. That's a little bit low. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. And it hits the fence. Round second, digging for third. The relay, he's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Hilliard stands at third with one gone in the inning. And there's a strike to the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. Puts it in the air out towards left center. DeLuca on his way over. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're up by 4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Estrada stands in now and watches strike one.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Outside corner, got him looking. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Rockies lead it 7-3.
There's a strange wind blowing. It's coming back around.
Bottom of the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Ben Workvet. Kenley The tall righty, 220 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Lucas Gilbreth, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Herget getting loose as well. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That's out to center field. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
So up next, Johnny DeLuca, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a rope into center field, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Iglesias. Slice to right. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Now here is Yandy Diaz. McMahon comes home with it for 1. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one not close. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Right center field. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-6. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tyler Kinley won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Lucas Gilbreth.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the batter now, Brandon Lau. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
2 down, nobody on. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 7-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the ninth. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because they're...
Pete Fairbanks comes on now.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And downstairs.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Up the middle. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So man aboard, Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies.
1-0.
That missed by a lot. Ball one.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Next pitch is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Not in time. He's safe. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Man at second. Fouled off. He was late. In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
First and second, no outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now batting first baseman.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Kyle Farmer. In there at the knees for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Rockies lead this one 7-6.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Colorado.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number 52.
Scott Alexander.
Scott
A chance at his
Alexander.
first save of the year. Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Right
0 for
fielder,
3, a
Lawrence
fly out, a
Butler.
ground out, and a strikeout. He was late there, strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
That one
Ball.
missed.
1-1.
One-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that
2-2.
skips in the dirt. That's outside, and it's a full count. Ha-Sung Kim in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hard hit to third. In plenty of time to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Now batting.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Ha-Sung Kim digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
It's guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just missed. Here's a 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Tovar. Now only one out remaining.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
So 2 down now, and here is Christopher Morel. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Yeah, that's fouled off. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
This could end it. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two outs. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
That one inside.
It's
a ball and 2 strikes. Got him, and that's the ball game. Hill with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
1-run game here today. Your final score 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, I give me cakers. The movers and fakers get trying to catch the papers. While my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you Mlbtheshow papers. I'm from back in the day with the remember tapers. And they'll call you a moody, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the booth. Yeah, it's the truth, professional on you on your stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the